Hello, and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in playing in any of our games, we do have a few open slots available. One open slot for the Friday evening epic campaign. 2 to 3 open slots available in the Tuesday early campaign. And coming later this year, we will have slots available either in the Sunday early group or in the Tuesday evening group. We're still working out the details on all of that. But if you're interested in any of them, be sure to reach out and let me know. Without further ado, go ahead, Cornwallis. Tell us what happened last session.
We start our day with splitting up all the loot from the Devil's Pit. After Glenn identifies everything and we decide who takes what, there is a small chance that me and or Genesis may have a curse. It's minor, but there's a possibility. We then decide to go teleport down into the pit to take on the next stage of things that we need to do. Genesis is immediately stuck with depression, worrying that everyone around her or everyone around them was going to die. And Cornwallis decides he wants to go hunt for demons. So he goes prowling around. He spots one in the distance and heads after it, Somdi trailing along. As he gets close to it, Somdi warns everyone else, but doesn't really tell Cornwallis not to attack. So Cornwallis goes straight in and starts messing it up. Everyone does everything they can to catch up quickly. Reese manages to attract an abyssal purple worm or two. One of which immediately swallows Somdi. As we start trying to burn through all these, Somdi turns into a giant snake bursting directly out of the throat of the worm that had assaulted him. We finally managed to kill that as well, and then Glenn harvests all of it for parts. Glenn, Reese, and Genesis then spend some time wandering around, looking at the different clues that they had found with what they think is schools of magic. We find an invisible building and find the door eventually. Reese tries to open it, but it's locked, but it opens instantly for Glenn. And that is where we left off.
There already, and that symbol is there already as well. Perfect.
Oh, jeez.
We'll get to all that. As you step through the threshold of the hidden wing, a sense of anticipation fills the air. The atmosphere feels charged with an otherworldly energy, hinting at the mysteries that lie ahead. Before you stretches a breathtaking sight. Majestic spires and elegant archways adorned with pulsating runes, their intricate patterns weaving a tale of ancient wisdom and arcane power. Each rune seems to shimmer with a subtle glow, casting a soft light that bathes the surroundings in an ethereal radiance. As you venture deep into this wing, you can't help but be captivated by the beauty and intricacies of the architecture. The walls are adorned with carvings and reliefs depicting scenes of magical lore and cosmic wonders, inviting you to explore further and unravel the secrets hidden within. The air is alive with a sense of possibility. Each step forward brings you closer to the heart of this place. As you move through the halls, you can almost feel the pulse of an ancient magic coursing through the very stone beneath your feet. Shadows play around the walls, casting mesmerizing patterns that seem to dance in time with the whispers of these runes, the subtle hums of magic that pulsate out from them. Despite the unknown dangers that may lurk within, you find yourselves drawn deeper into this wing, eager to uncover the truths that lie hidden within its depths. This wing of the Blaterra Academy is by far the most well-preserved wing you've seen thus far. Everything is untouched by otherworldly influences, despite the location it is in being directly associated with the abyss itself. As you look around, it's far more open and vast as well. But you notice that there's a bit of repetition to the various symbols that adorn the walls. Some of them matching the symbols that you saw outside. Some of them varied. And this is where we begin.
As we were walking around, did it look like that anybody has been here recently?
Roll me a survival check. Oh wait, that's repetition. Oop.
I can't. My roll 20 is like freezing.
You might just have to refresh the page, or maybe it's happening because I'm showing you guys all the symbols blown up.
Yeah, that's probably it. Give me a second.
Roll20 is not known for its memory usage.
So the hourglass, like compassy thing, eyeball. Dirt.
Survival. Oh, man.
Yes.
16.
Purple fire.
There's no obvious signs that you can find around here.
Well, I guess we'll explore a little further, see if anything turns up. Any these symbols look familiar to you guys at all?
I like over at it. Does it? Some of them look like they would correlate with skills and magic. Some of them don't.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about schools of magic. I never bothered to learn Arcana or religion, for that matter. Not anything I studied.
Well, at least I initially thought that they used to represent Arcana when I first looked at them. But then you had mentioned last time that it was a navigation tool, right?
One of them looked like a navigation tool, yes. The sun, I believe.
Correct.
Or the pointed star.
This one.
Yes.
Which you can see in multiple locations in this grand hallway you were walking through.
I'm going to start searching around for, like, I know Glenn was already looking for footprints and stuff. I'm specifically looking for signs of demonic activity or
This guy.
No, I am not trained in Arcana or religion, so I have no idea what that actually looks like. So I'm just gonna find generic. If I find anything, it's just gonna be, it could be people's shoes. I won't know the difference, but I specifically think I'm looking for examples of demonic activity.
Survival check then.
Love it. Hey, Joey, since I missed last week, were we assuming that monkey's with them?
Yes.
Okay.
25. That is considerably better. So, as you begin walking through here, you notice something different, Cornwallis. One of these symbols seems to be shifting and glowing, and as it does so, you notice that the footprints of all of the dust and dirt that all of you are tracking in here begins to disappear from sight. The symbol that is glowing when that is happening is this one here.
That feather symbol, I'll point to the right one. Are these like carved into the walls or something?
Yes, yeah.
That one seems to be activating, and it really looks like it's cleaning up any of our tracks, which means it's going to be really hard to know if anything's moving around in here.
Huh.
Or where we came from.
I look at it. Is it like a self-casting prestidigitation situation where it just cleans up the trash, and all the dirt?
You may roll an Arcana check.
And Joey, while we're in here, do I see anything that might be of religious significance since I am proficient?
No.
Just double check.
Yeah, it's Arcana school. They didn't really,
Yeah.
18.
18. What were you asking, Genesis?
Oh, I was just gonna say, when there's a second, can I interact with the things, the symbols on the wall, to see if they move or do anything or hide anything?
Sure. Reese, last session, you did cast Enhance Ability on yourself for intelligence.
Oh, you are correct. So 22.
We love 22. You're not a worshiper, though.
I'm on the market.
I think if anybody in this group would go that way, it's probably Bart. Just more crit? More crit. So, Reese, that may be an oversimplification of what is happening. You recognize this magic is representative to sometimes the magical surges that Monkey seems to have. Rune magic. Many of them seem to have purposes and different abilities that are a portion of the rune that they are crafted out of. That one cleaning one, you imagine it is meant to unsully a location and keep it pristine. But not prestidigitation specifically. Like I said, that's an oversimplification. As well as it's important to distinguish that what these are doing is not considered spells, but magic. They are producing a magical effect. It is not a spell.
And the magical effect, does it seem like it's physical, or does it seem illusionary in nature?
It seems physical, yeah.
I would let Monkey know immediately, hey, this is similar to the stuff you do. This is rune magic. This is not my alley.
Alright. Genesis, which one of these are you going to be investigating? Which of these symbols?
There. I'm trying to remember which ones I saw. Can you scroll through a few of them?
You
please?
you can scroll out to the right. He has all of them listed
Oh.
on the map.
And if you need to zoom in, you can hold shift or control and scroll wheel in, and it'll zoom you in closer to see them better.
I don't know what I just did.
Control scroll wheel. Hold control and scroll wheel.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. No. There we go.
Yep.
How about the eye one?
You
The
want
blue eye.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Okay. Oh.
You go over to it and poke it a couple of times. Nothing seems to happen.
poke it in the eye.
Hey, do something. Okay, thank you.
Do something.
Do a thing.
Do a thing. Take a stick and poke at it.
Yeah. I mean, you rolled a 4. That's what you do.
No, I know. Roll like crap.
It's okay. It happens.
All right, so we've got one that cleans the house or cleans the place.
Yeah, oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, can I try again with another one? Can I do that?
Let's
Or is that
allow
not
other
okay?
people to resolve
Okay.
things.
Okay,
and-
sorry.
Yeah, you don't get to just spam. I'm gonna do everything all at once and resolve.
It's like an elevator. I just want to press all the buttons at once.
Oh, you're more than welcome to declare I push all of the runes that I see.
Ah, okay. Well, next time it's my turn. Can I do that?
Sure.
Okay.
It's very impulsive.
I love impulsive. Actually, that makes sense for like a new adventurer.
What were you saying, Cornwallis? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Is there like are they laid out in like a distinct pattern? Are they spread out evenly across the rooms? Or are they like in a star grid or something?
Perception check.
I love hearing the cat in the background just desperately asking for affection.
Radar is dying of hunger. He hasn't eaten in almost 4 hours, and he's wasting away.
Half his food bowl is still full.
Death is imminent, and we are being cruel by not feeding him.
Very true.
makes
All of this is true. So, Cornwallis, you notice as you are walking through this hall that the way that these runes are placed around is creating almost like a spiral type effect, utilizing what is known as the color wheel in how each of them are associated and symbolized. So allow me to reorder all of them since now you notice the pattern. Duke. Alright, next is the Duke. Into Duke. Into Duke. Not that one. This one. Into this one. This one. Into this one. Ba 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 ba. But it almost mimics the pattern of a proper color wheel. Of course, there are colors missing, because green is a stupid color that shouldn't exist.
Hey, it's one of the few
That's
colors I
all the
can see.
wizards.
That's cool.
Oh, we did also deduce that some of these runes have to do with the schools of magic, right? And that would only cover like what, 8 of them that we know of?
I'm not an Arcana expert or anything, but I think that sounds about right.
Aren't you an Arcana expert?
Yes.
Did you say you're not an expert? Now I'm
Right.
confused.
Oh.
I just tap Cornwallis. He's really good at lying.
Oh, okay.
It's a quip.
Hello,
Look who
everyone.
made it.
Hey, he did it.
In my defense,
Nope.
I did ask Tim whether your clocks had changed, and he said yes.
Why would
They
you ask
did.
him? Yeah, they
Well, I
changed
also-
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Ugh, we're still in that dumb period where time doesn't line up. My bad.
We're just gonna blame England for everything.
Agreed. Yeah.
I mean, if we're just If we just
So-
banned daylight savings time, we'd be fine.
So there are more than 8 schools of magic.
Oh, bless you.
There are 10 schools of magic. They're the 8 primary schools that everybody learns about when they do anything dealing with Arcana. Christian, explain it. That is Conjuration, Necromancy, Evocation, Abjuration, Transmutation, Divination, Enchantment, Illusion. Outside of that, there is Divine Magic. There is Abyssal Magic. And there's Dunomancy. Now, across many of the schools of magic, there are sub-schools as well. Hemomancy, and shit like that.
As an expert in Arcana, I vomit everything that you just said, Joey, to Cornwallis.
So not an expert in Arcana, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Reese is.
I know.
Michael's an expert in coffee.
How you like it, black, Columbia?
It changes depending on the brand.
If
That
it's a
whole
good non-acidic coffee, it has to be black. If it's too acidic, it's black with a little sugar. Tiny bit. Just to cut the acid.
He's
That
an
whole
agriculture.
spiel meant nothing to me, Reese.
I'm pretty fascinated
Well.
by it.
Well,
Fine.
they represent all 10. Well,
Abyssal.
11.
The,
There we go.
Hey, man, I just gave you the knowledge. I don't. How you apply it is up to you, man.
magical theory was
I'm
never
just
one
like
of the
the
things I worried
teacher,
about.
man.
Isn't Glenn a wizard? Isn't this his wizard school?
You see, what happened is like a lot of my noggins like kind of like missing, so I had to like rejolt it. Kat helped a lot with it, a lot with that. You know, she's a great teacher. But yeah, I'm kind of like in the beginning stages again, I guess you could say.
He's a muscle wizard. All of it's muscle.
I look at my bony muscles.
All of it. He's a lean wizard. There it is. It's all lean muscle.
Well, it does look like. Is this intentional, Joey? That there's a gap in between the skull and the tree? Is there a gap in its formation
What do you mean?
on the color wheel? Well, on my screen, it looks like there's an empty square in between. Oh, never mind. Now that you move things, it's gone.
Yeah, no, there's no
Okay.
gaps yet.
There was a gap in between them on my screen, so.
There are 11 schools of magic, and there are 13 distinct runes.
I'm looking at Glenn. This is all you, man. I can only help you.
I mean, so it might have something to do with the schools of magic, and it has following some kind of color wheel pattern, and it's spiraling.
And we're only in the front door.
Oh no, we
This
walked
is
a
the
bit through, didn't
hall.
we?
Yeah, you walked through the front door. You made it into the grand hall, and now you're looking around as the hall goes off into many different directions.
I try to remove my hand, and I realize that was divine magic, so I don't try to remove my hand.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
You just cut off your hand, anyways. No.
I really need to fix this. Hey, Glenn, what do you want to do? Go down the hallway? Press the button?
Yeah.
I see Genesis over there eyeballing the buttons.
Yeah, I mean, we could individually just inspect the runes, see what if we could try to deduce what each one does. Like you figured out that the feather one dusts up the place. So maybe if we discover what these runes do, it could lead us in a certain direction or give us more insight of maybe where the main area, where a good area would be to I guess hunker down or something, because
Yeah, my only concern is that once we start pressing runes, right? If someone's here, they'll know that we're messing with things. Right?
Genesis,
So
you let the
it's-
intrusive thoughts win now.
I think after listening to Reese, I'm gonna Hold off.
Do it.
Okay,
You want
me to
it's
do
your
it?
call. It's your character. You play how
Oh,
you
I
want
thought that
to.
was a warning. I thought that was no, because I want to do it.
Then do it. Fuck it.
Okay, no, I'm gonna do it.
Consequences be damned.
Don't let me.
I'm
That
gonna-
was my phrase.
Generally,
now.
if the DM asks you if you want to do something unprompted, it is a warning. But you can still do it.
Which means
Yeah.
you should do it.
I'm gonna roll like crap anyway, so
Yeah,
investigation,
consequences
right?
be damned. Yep.
Okay.
I looked to think during this time, and I was like, yeah, so we shouldn't press all the buttons. You know,
Oh no, I'm gonna
just
press
to-
all the buttons.
Dude.
Yes.
Just pushing the abyssal magic button first.
Oh.
Just keep
Works really
pushing
well
it.
for me.
Nice.
Another
It's like
22.
when you're watching him. Right, it's like when you're watching a movie and you're like, don't, but it makes it for a great movie.
Yeah.
Hey, so where are you?
No,
right
that's
now?
actually why I gave up on a lot of horror movies, because I'm just staring at them and say, dude, you are so fucking dumb.
I'm in Medellin, Colombia.
But yeah,
Amazing.
coincidentally, I like to think she's pressing those, or they're pressing those buttons right when I'm saying we shouldn't be pressing those buttons.
Tick, 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 tick.
Oh, and I'm pressing. I'm just going.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I will tell you which symbols specifically have a reaction after you push them. Okay. This symbol, actually, I'm going to mark them with Genesis's color to make it a little easier. Blue. So this symbol, the stone wheel, and this
I
symbol.
don't like that.
Joey, am I on the map? I've refreshed a couple times. All I see is a black square, but I can see when you ping, but I don't see anything else.
Then you are not on the map. You weren't in the combat, so we just didn't have you there.
Okay.
There
That's
you go.
fine. Oh, yay! Okay.
So yeah, those two symbols. After you run and push all of them, you look back, and everybody looks over as the big stone rune begins shifting in very intricate patterns. Now, one thing you notice about it is it creates this like maze-like pattern around the centermost circle inside of it, and it begins shifting and moving and expanding in these very strange patterns around it. And then this feather, let's see if they still have this feature in Roll20 or not. No, they got rid of it. No, it's all right, we can do this. Ha! It shifts from one side onto the other.
So they switched places?
No, the stone one shifted itself, and then the feather one just moved like that.
Okay.
And all of you now look over as Genesis is just getting done pushing the last rune.
Intrusive thoughts really took over there, didn't they?
I have no impulse control.
Do I feel anything different in the air, smell?
Perception check. Oh, you wouldn't possibly be able to.
It's a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the heck? It says it's a 5, but it shows a 19 on the dice. That's crazy.
The visible one is fucked a lot of the time nowadays. Yeah, Monkey, you would not possibly be able to discern that, unfortunately.
I'm too lost in my thoughts with the book I read about me.
I mean, if I had to guess, the stone one seems to be reorganizing something or restructuring something. So maybe the mapping of the main halls or something. And then, I mean, a hunch for the feather is just like maybe like reversing something. I don't know. That's all I got.
Weird, only those two reacted.
Yeah.
Is that the feather one that was that was taking care of the cleaning?
Other feather was the cleaning one.
Okay.
Correct. As all of you are contemplating this, a moment has now gone by, and then you guys hear, loudly echoing through the hall, "Do-do-do. Students, please evacuate immediately. Holding cells and chambers of experimental conjurations have now been released. Please evacuate immediately. Holding cells of experimental creatures have now been released. Please evacuate immediately," and it just keeps looping that.
I slowly look at Genesis. This is why we don't press random buttons.
That's probably just a coincidence.
Yeah, I don't see how those two could be related at all.
I'm just gonna walk up to the things. I'm gonna press both of them just to, if something didn't leave whatever cell, maybe it could stay in the cell.
All right, this one keeps shifting around, but it doesn't go back to where it was previously.
God.
This one does
Additional
go back
experiments released.
Secondary experiment.
Actually, I do need you to roll me a. I do need you to roll me a percentile die, Reese.
Oh no. Why? I don't know which one was the thing. 84.
Okay, you push it around the same area that Genesis had pushed it, and it begins reverting into a different pattern. Oh, that's far more complicated. Shit, that's bad. You're not sure if you could put it back to how it was easily, or figure it out, or if it's doing something more to other things.
Can I attempt to figure it out?
Sure. You guys can choose to ignore the warning of the loud lady speaking to the entire academy.
Where do I hear anything approaching us? And
Roll me
from
a
what
perception
direction?
check at disadvantage because loud lady.
Okay, this is a straight roll then because I have advantage.
I'm gonna
Come on! Oh
12.
God, dang it!
Please evacuate immediately and
That's
just
all I
keep
hear.
speaking.
the lady sounds pull me out of my thoughts of my horrid past, and I'm gonna take my hand crossbow and I'm just gonna keep looking down the hallways, ready to fire at anything coming towards us.
Yeah. Experiment blocks 1 through 4 now loose.
Oops.
Observative
I-
professors to command station. Observative professors to command station.
Where's the command station?
I look at Glenn. Where's the command station?
There's gotta be like a directory or something around here.
Is the only door in this hallway the one that we entered from?
Oh
or is
no,
there
there's
doors
like
out?
dozens of different
Oh, okay.
hallways. It keeps going on. It's a very, very big wing. That's completely unscathed by anything.
This might be a silly. Oh, sorry.
I'll go ahead.
Brother
This
Joe.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry. This
Genesis.
sorry. This might be a silly question, but do the walls go all the way to the ceiling? Because if not, Reese can just get up on his broom and go see
Yes.
where the exit is.
The
Oh
walls
shit.
go all
Okay.
the way up to the ceiling. Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Brother Jack, why don't you trust your instincts and let's just start moving, and I'll follow you.
I agree.
Eeny, meeny, miny, this way. And I just pick a random direction and go.
Yeah, roll me a d6. Let's find out.
Yay!
That's 5.
Oh, okay. So, for a second on my screen, it looked like a 1. That was fun. So, you start going down this one hallway, and as you move into it, you feel that there's this, like, salty taste in the air. It's, like, very foreign to you, Glenn. You've not experienced this before. For those of you from off-continent, are you following after Glenn and Monkey?
Yeah, they seem to have. We have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm gonna go follow him.
Okay. For those of you that come from off-continent, mainly Bardakov and Cornwallis. Huh. Yeah, this tastes like seawater. like when you get close to a shore.
Did any of the other schools have like a thing where they, like flooded the school in case of emergency?
The enchantment wing was flooded under a lake.
Because I smell seawater.
Yeah, reminds me of the ship over to this continent. I can't say that I missed that salty sea air.
You don't think this like a main hall that leads to potentially all the other like wings of the school, right? Like you think like this like magically would take us to under Fukai Lake?
Yep.
I mean, it would make sense if you have a building or a school that's split across different locations to have some kind of central hub. Otherwise, how do you get from one to the other as a member of the faculty without just having to schlep halfway across the universe?
Was the lake saltwater or freshwater?
Freshwater. Okay, so it's probably not that.
Yeah, the furthest you've been, Glenn, was the brackish water outside of the central portion of Blatera. Or Balera. I forget its name off the top of my head. But yeah, that was brackish water. Aside from that, you've never encountered salt water.
Well, venturing forward then. I guess I'll look for signs on the wall, see if I see anything that says like command. What was it, command room or something?
Roll me an investigation.
2 more d6. I'm gonna save them. I don't know if I'm gonna need them. Come on. Hey, that's a crit.
Nice. You go over to the wall, and as you look at these symbols, you get the sensation that one of them appears to be like a leadership symbol of some kind, like where people would go to, converse about what to do in this place. You're not sure why you think that, you just do. And when you approach over towards it and point that out to everybody, it looks like you have to just keep heading down this hallway and look out for the symbol, and you should be able to approach and find that. However,
All right.
as you all are walking down this hallway, you guys hear the shifting of stone behind you. As you look back, and the entryway into this hallway now has a wall that moved across, blocking you off from that other hall you were originally in.
Yeah, we should be safe now.
Now you hear the voice in this hallway distinguishably. All those inside of the halls, please get to safe zones. All those inside of the halls, please get to safe zones. Emergency cleansing taking place.
Oh, great.
Let's go, Master.
Which one's
Glenn.
safe zone? Which one's safe zone?
Glenn, you feel the beetle in your pocket begin to like crawl up your skin and onto your head.
Yeah,
Just
I know. Something.
attach.
We're in a pickle. I know.
Keep going, Glenn. Keep going. Let's
Yeah,
walk a little faster.
I'm looking for. I guess I'm trying to deduce which one of these symbols would probably mean safe zone.
What's your wisdom?
I have an 18 in my wisdom.
Cool. You're wise enough to know that if there's a zone dedicated to conversing amongst leadership, it's probably a safe zone.
Onward and forward. Try to keep up, everybody. And I begin running.
So, as you all begin running down one of the hallways, you notice the humidity is intensifying, and Cornwallis, you're the first one to notice that to the right, as you're about to turn left, there's this massive flooding wave of seawater coming towards you, filling the entirety of the corridor, smashing and crashing, powerful enough to be ripping portions of the stonework off of the walls.
Move faster! It's flooding the ropes!
All right, everybody, I need you to roll me initiative. We have a race trial. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, not the race war.
Oh.
It's a race trial, not a war.
Oh,
I
My bad.
chose my words very specifically.
Genesis, you have a D8 that you roll to your initiative.
oh yeah, baby, get that 10. Oh, you guys just had to fucking race with the +9.
So Genesis, roll a d8.
How wide is the hallway here?
About 10 feet wide. And you know what? To be fair to all of y'all, I'll actually roll. Hey, 13. Alrighty. Cornwallis, you're the first to notice, and then very shortly after, Glenn and Reese, you both look and go, oh, fuck. So, it's coming from the right.
Okay.
Glenn?
You...
You were heading left already.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue left, I guess.
Okay. Are you dashing?
I will. Yeah, I'll burn everything. I'll bonus action, step of the wind, action dash.
Okay.
Just run.
After 50 feet down the hallway, which is like your base movement, right?
Yeah.
It now branches off into two different sections, left and right.
Okay. And judging by the symbols on the wall, which way says a command center would that be?
You'd have to take a moment to look again because you're and try
Okay,
and find it again.
That's fair.
Investigation.
Okay.
So that'll be your action.
On. 13.
All right, you locate the symbol. All right, left. Now you have your bonus action remaining.
Okay. I guess can I shout out back to the group?
That's easy enough, yeah.
Okay, to the left, and then I'll take my step of the wind. I'll spend a key point to dash that way.
You get 50 feet down to that hallway now, where next turn you'll be able to look again.
Got it.
All right, next up, Monkey. It's 50 feet to get to a hallway, and then it's 50 feet to get to the next one, or to the
All right,
end of
so
the
I'm
hallway.
gonna use my movement to move, and then my action to dash.
That'll give you 60.
That gets me 60 feet. Yeah.
All right, so that puts you 10 feet down that second hallway that Glenn is already at the end of. Alrighty, Reese.
I'm gonna use my bonus action of mantle to give everyone a free movement. Right.
So
Everyone can
would
use their
anybody?
reaction.
What range do they have to be to you to be able to get
60
that?
feet.
Within 60 feet. Okay, so Glenn is outside of that range.
Mm-hmm.
Reese, if you move forward, you can get Monkey in there.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'm on the broom still, so.
Yep. So who would like to use the reaction to move 30 feet?
I do.
All right, good talking to you.
So
Yeah,
I'll move 30 feet.
Jesus.
What?
Getting people to say words is like prying teeth. Only you spoke.
It's because reactions. I can do a lot with my reactions. I gotta think about it. But I will use my reaction to move the other 30.
Okay.
I will also run.
I think Genesis is on mute.
And Samdi is on Glenn, so that's fine. Okay.
I am firmly attached to Glenn's scalp.
Genesis, are you going to use your reaction to dash?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys move. That's 30 feet forward. That puts you 30 or 20 feet until the end of your hallways. Reese, you did that as your bonus action, correct?
Correct.
Are you going to
Right.
use your reaction to move?
Yes, and I have 50 feet of movement while on the broom.
Perfect. So that's 50 down to the one hallway.
Yeah.
You get to dash as your bonus action 50 down the next one. And now you have
Yeah.
your last dash action where Glenn is currently waiting to figure out which direction he is going next.
I look at the walls, trying to find the symbols as well.
Investigate, please.
Sure.
That'll be your action.
I have advantage because I'm still smart. Unless like the thing went longer than an hour since we were messing with the runes.
It has not been an hour yet.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, thank gosh.
14. Left again.
I tell Glenn left.
Alrighty. So, you all move left, or you stop right there. Glenn, now you know. Everybody else moved 30 feet-ish. The crashing wave is now going to go. That is 5 d20s. The wave moves 45 feet forward, crashing down the hallway, being just barely close enough that if all of you didn't get to move already, it might have just slammed into you. It is at this point, the two of you in the far back, Bart and Genesis, you two see that there appears to be a face inside of the water that is like crawling through the corridor, dragging the flood with it.
Imhotep.
Alrighty, next up, Bart.
Yeah. Debating just turning into smoke.
Y'all also gain 11 temporary hit points for all, if it matters.
Are you going to use your action to debate?
No, I'm gonna use my action to cast to run 30 feet and then cast Gaseous Form on myself.
Alrighty. So you poof, turn into a poof of smoke and begin taking off faster down the hallway. That gives you a movement speed of what? 10.
Flying speed of 10 feet, but I'm just gonna get pushed along by the wall of water
Or consumed by it.
or consumed by it. But you know, healthy risk-taking behavior.
La 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 la. Okay, cool. All done?
Yeah, let's go.
Cornwallis.
I would have moved 35 feet on Reese's move because I have 35 speed movement, so I'll take another 15 to move up to the end of the hallway. And then, so that gives me the hallway and the left that Glenn took.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will head down where Glenn went, 20 feet.
Do.
And then how far am I from Glenn now?
So you move 35, and then
I've moved a total of 70
if
between
you
Reese's move and my
a
move.
total of 70. That would put you 30 feet behind Glenn.
Then I will action dash, and I will run past Glenn.
I just realized you're technically faster if you shoot your allies.
Yes, I can make up a lot of movement if I started shooting people, but
You can do it. Hit me.
not to mention technically I could haste myself and Misty Step. I could cover a lot of ground if I really wanted
It's your
to.
resources. You use them how
No.
you see fit.
No, I'm ahead of everyone now. So besides, I have a
This is
swim
not one of
speed.
those
I'm a hippo.
occasions where you just need to be faster than someone. The
Yes.
water will keep coming.
Wow, that's a fair point. I do have to outrun the water, not just you.
Alrighty. It's just funny to consider. You could just shoot Glenn a couple of times and be past him.
All right, so I end my turn 5 feet past Glenn.
Awesome. Genesis.
I'm just gonna keep on dashing and follow everybody else.
All right, so just normal dashes, so another 60 feet. You've crossed 90. That puts you 10 feet behind where Glenn currently is.
Okay.
Some D, or Beetle D. Some Beetle?
Yeah. So no, I was thinking for a quick second.
Like a dung beetle, but Som?
What's my best option here?
That's one depressed beetle.
All right. It's probably not gonna stop. Oh, how wide is this hallway, by the way?
10 feet.
I can fit in here.
Yes.
Is it a free action to revert?
You just stop concentrating, so it's not even a free action. You just stop.
Yeah.
It takes
'Cause
literally 0 resources to decide you're done focusing.
Yeah, okay. Just double checking because in some games it's not. As I pop off of Glenn's head, I'm not just gonna turn into a fucking crocodile on top of your head. I pop off of Glenn's head, and I will double check if I still have the spell. That would have been a real shame. I will quicken a polymorph into a Titanoboa.
Okay.
And
You just get stuck against the wall.
Well, it's you know it's a snake. It fits in here. Before I transform, I will shout out, "Get on!" And I will attempt to, as a snake, kind of just wriggle my body so I pick up people that are next to Glenn right now, which would be Jen, Cornwallis.
Reese.
I think Reese can survive on his own.
So you're abandoning Monkey and Bart. Okay.
Oh, is Monkey and Bart here? Sorry. I know Bart's kind of...
No. It's just you're abandoning them. They're the furthest ones behind.
I mean, I got like 2 people.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cornwallis. Where's Genesis in this?
30 feet back, so kind of not there.
Can I wait, no, can snakes go backwards?
I mean, yes, but that'll be movement back, movement forward.
I've got 40 feet of movement base, so...
Assuming I did my math right, I think they're 20 feet behind us.
30, 30, 30, that's 90. And you moved
We're
100.
10, we're 100.
I
I only,
150.
yeah, I only
Yeah,
got. I thought I only got 100.
No,
Yeah.
you only got 100 because you were investigating. Same for Reese.
Right.
You only got 100 because you investigated as one action.
Right.
So yeah, they're all within 20 feet-ish.
Yeah, so I'll spend 20 feet of my movement to back up, pick up Genesis with my snake tail.
Are you willing, Genesis? Okay.
And I will use the rest of my movement and a dash action to move 60 feet forward.
Whee! Around
Or-
the hallway.
Technically
So,
40 feet in
40
grand
feet.
total.
That puts you 10 feet away from being able to find where the next wall is. Question. Does the Titanoboa have any unique vision?
Let me just double check that then.
Come on,
I
blind
have
sight.
blind sight for 10 feet.
Yes.
Why?
Blind sight 10 feet?
Snake time.
As you are moving through the corridor, though you cannot convey this to anybody else, so nobody else is aware of this, except Cornwallis, if he chooses to listen to you. You can see inside of the walls, there's these like 10-foot nook and crannies that have like small entryways that are unseen by anybody else, and it appears that one of the tiles connects to it and like is vibrating with energy.
So maneuvering Genesis like an action figure with my tail.
Mm-hmm.
Can I bump them up against the tile? To like press against it?
You would need an action to push the button.
Damn it.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm just
Just
maneuvering.
push their horn against it.
Yeah, I'm. So Genesis is being pushed up against like a little thing for some reason.
There's a squishy part in the wall that he's like pushing you towards. All right, all done.
That's all I can do.
Glenn.
I'm on top of a snake.
Yes, you are.
How far back is Monkey and Bart?
Far enough that you can't see them.
Oh, I believe in my God. I believe in my God. He's got this. I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna hop off the snake, I guess, and just run forward.
Okay. You run down the hallway about 20-ish feet, I believe. And it is... Huh?
10?
10-ish feet? Okay. And then I need you to roll me an investigation to see if you can find out where it is.
Yeah. Come on. That's a crit.
As you are looking for the symbol, you see that it's pointing you towards the left again. And when you look down that hallway, halfway down, there is a grand door that is currently open.
We made it. I'm just gonna yell back, end of the line to the left! And, let's see. That's my action, so I still have a bonus action. I'm gonna start running back towards the snake and see if I can, get back to, the end of it and try to make sure, everybody else makes it through.
Alrighty. So you run back and you're trying to show everybody the proper direction.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Yeah, well, I've noticed lately that Cornwallis is able to pick up some speed if he shoots someone. I got 120 feet of dark vision, so I'm going to look forward at Zombie's snake. Next time. And I'm going to use my action to dash and my movement to move.
I'm going to say the snake counts as difficult terrain. It is a 10-foot wide Titana boa that you're climbing over and running.
I take that back. I'm going to use my movement. Movement gets me something like 20.
You were 60, 20, 80. 60. You need about 30 feet to get up to where the snake would begin.
This is what I will do then, and I will use my 30 feet of movement to move, and then I'm going to leap forward and grapple the snake. Not grapple it so it can't move, obviously, because that would be silly. But sorry, not grapple, but grab onto it.
You grab onto the snake.
Yeah, I want a movementation device.
Alrighty, you leap over, jump onto the back of the snake. Give me an athletics check to hold on.
I will contest. No. Flick.
You are now.
Oh wait, that's wrong one. Sorry, that's wrong one.
Athletics, the other A word, not.
I swear.
17. You leap out and hold on to Sneck. Alrighty, Reese. Muted.
There's a snake in the way. So.
But you're flying. You can get over it easily.
I'd yell out 4 lefts. Screw it. I'm going to bonus action. Do the thing again to give everyone movement as a reaction. Whee! Right. This way, somebody can move out the way.
Only if you guys choose to. Do you want to use your reactions? Yes or no?
How close are Genesis and Monkey to me currently?
Monkey is holding on to the back of the snake. Genesis is towards the head of the snake, which is at least 40 feet long.
Okay, so I'm going to move back towards Monkey.
Okay. And nobody knows where Bart is right now. Or Bart, would you like to Would you
Mark
like to use your reaction
disappeared.
to move 10 feet forward?
So the thing is, I have to be able to see you. I can't see
Oh.
mist.
Yeah, never mind. You can't help Bart. Bart's chilling.
He can ride the.
All right, guys. So when I ask if you're going to use your reaction, I need a verbal confirmation of yes or no.
Yeah, I'm using my reaction to run to the back of the snake just to see if anyone else is like trailing.
Where's Bart?
Where's Mark?
All right,
I said
Genesis,
he was
are you
behind
going to
me.
use your reaction?
I say he was behind me, but then he poofed. I'm
I
assuming
forg-
teleported.
I
You
was
might be
something
muted
else.
on some form or another.
If it matters, Somdi is moving 40 feet forward, so if anyone else wants to jump off towards the door, they can now.
Yes,
I'm not gonna
yes.
use.
Sorry.
I'm not using my action, but I forgot to say on my bonus action, I would like to activate my hill wing.
Okay, so you're big?
No, it's not the big one. It's the one that resistance to bludgeoning, piercing,
Cool.
slash.
Yeah, and I will. So I will use the 50 feet of movement to go forward. It's my reaction, and then I won't use my movement yet. I'll use my action to dash. Sorry, I'll use my action to dodge because I don't know what's gonna happen. Right. By doing that, I'm also gonna use a Sword of Prune's ability to ask Monkey, "Hey, would you like to dodge?" So you can use your reaction to dodge if you like.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
And then I will use the other 50 feet of movement from my actual movement to move forward. So 100 feet of movement in total.
That gets you through the door. Now it is the crashing wave.
We get to find out if I die.
It moves 110 feet. Bart.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Acceleration is a bitch.
Yep. Bart, as you're cruising in your gaseous form, you see the spectral-like elemental visage of this creature push towards you. And as it crashes into you, I do need you to give me a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your spell.
Reasonable.
And your spell does give you advantage on that, by the way.
It does. It does. Good.
Oh lord.
I'm actually gonna whisper a silent benediction. Benediction is potentially too strong. Oh shit. Monkey, I'm really glad you're here. Hopefully this works out. And I'm gonna try that again because that was poop. That's even more poop.
Alrighty.
14 is the number.
The wave crashes into you, immediately engulfing your gaseous form and causing you to swirl around chaotically, losing control of where you are and losing control over your spell. As that happens, you are whipping and whirling and slamming against the walls, the ceiling, the floor, all around you as the water simply being carried by this creature is slamming all around you. That is going to be 40 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep, that's reasonable.
Remember, you had 11 temp.
Yep.
Yep.
So 11 off, 29 off my regular health. Yeah, I'm still Gucci.
Alrighty. Now it's your turn. You are currently inside of the water, and you have to swim to try to get through.
Cool. I am going to. Can I still see at least some way which one down the corridor?
Oh, good note. It's chasing your allies, and it just moved 110 feet closer to them.
Yeah. Can I still see them? Like, or am I just?
You can
being
see the
battered
tip
around
of
too much?
Somdi's tail.
Cool. I'm going to Misty Step towards that
Okay.
to get me out of the water.
Alrighty. I need you to give me an opposed athletics or acrobatics check between you and the elemental.
Athletics, it shall be. And No, I'll be alright. I will not be alright.
Is that
What
the
the
right
fuck,
one?
man?
I can't lucky that, can I?
You're too far away.
Yeah, I'm like 80 feet away.
I was debating to use my game advantage for that, but never mind. Okay. It's fine, it might roll through.
The only solution is asking Monkey, I suppose. If you still have any more of those.
I have 2 more.
Okay. Hey, it's not proficient. 22.
Oh. I just saw the 1. I was happy for a second. The 1 still smashes me though.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. Yeah. What does this mean for me?
As you misty step out, you see the stretching arms of this elemental grab and pull you back in, trying to keep you inside, and you just start swirling around again. You're stuck in this creature, and it is not letting go of you.
Okay. Fine. I'll use my action to stab it with the spear.
Yeah.
Come on, not 20.
No.
That would've been great.
15? I should probably just pop this out, because 15 just barely misses.
You have not been rolling well, have you?
No, it's my punishment for being late.
Yeah.
Hey, that'll do it.
I told roll 20. 29 hits, yeah.
I mean, do I feel like that actually achieves anything?
Oh, it definitely hits it.
Cool.
No, it's
All right.
angry.
Let's start, and then yeah, I'm going to use my swimming ability to try and get out, but I feel like I'm probably not going to get very far.
Yeah, you are grappled by the current. It's not letting you go with any movement.
All right, reasonable.
Alrighty.
I'm just going to continue holding my breath then.
Cornwallis, you hear that the ocean of water is now moving much, 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 much faster.
Do I see Bartikov in the water?
Do you want to turn back and look at it? Because right now you
Yes.
hear it. Okay. You look back and you see that there is a flailing paladin inside.
How far away am I from Bartikov?
I'm going to put you at about 50 feet.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to cast haste,
Okay.
and then I'm going to plunge full speed towards Bartikov.
Okay.
I have a native swimming speed,
Nice, nice.
so 50 feet of my 70 to get there.
Well, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw first as you dive into the water, as its torrent is trying to slam you around aggressively.
Yeah, I figured as much. I am going to use an advantage, a recap for this. It's a Constitution saving throw, you said?
That is correct.
Ah, that did not help. 10.
Well, that is a failure. 40 points of bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
Con save to maintain concentration on your spell. DC 20.
Yeah, that's fucking good. Yeah.
Oh no.
What do you have? What do you have? Bart's aura being in there with him?
Now he does. Since he actually got slammed around and accepted in. This was him trying to maintain himself as he enters in. Think that... Have you ever been hit by a wave?
Yeah.
This is a wave that
know of
hits
my
back.
fear of the ocean.
Yes.
Alrighty. You maintain
yeah,
concentration on your spell, but you are slammed around aggressively inside of this creature.
I'm going to use... Can I use my haste action to try and grab Bartikov?
Yes you can. Go ahead and give me opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with athletics.
I'm going with athletics too. I do have advantage on all strength checks as a hippo.
Nice.
So
25
for another natural 20.
You end up like... You ever see the hippos like kicking off the floor to move to different areas? You're doing that on the walls and ceilings to grab onto Bart.
I'm just gonna kick off a wall and tackle Bart. Then I'm gonna run into another wall. Then I'm gonna kick off.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use... I assume I ate up the last of my movement my initial 70 movement to get there.
Correct.
And then I still have, so that's going to be all my movement. So I have him.
And hopefully next turn you can get out.
Yeah, because I can't do a bonus action spell the same time I do a normal action spell. So.
Alrighty. Genesis, the door is right in front of you.
How far away am I?
From the door?
Yeah.
It's right in front of you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna dash on in that door because I know that if I get caught by this wave, then everyone's gonna feel obligated to rescue me, and I'm just gonna be a detriment.
Right.
So I'm gonna go through that door.
You run through, and it boop boop boop. Faculty ID declined, but you're inside.
Did it do that when I went through it too?
No.
Weird.
That's bullcrap.
The character.
That's ageism.
It might be something you're carrying.
Dun dun dun.
Hmm.
So you're in there. You're safe. Somdi. The snake cannot fit through the door.
I am going. So, is anyone still on my back right now?
Monkey.
Yeah,
I
he's
am
on your
going to-
tail.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to, like, pull a fucking snake game on your phone where I just like stack myself up on myself to turn myself around and toss Monkey through the door.
Alrighty. Monkey, whew, you get tossed through the door. I think we lost him because he's moving, which is...
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, he's in the door. Ah.
Oh,
It didn't say
carries.
anything?
No, he... Oh, when Monkey gets thrown in? No, it doesn't.
I look at Genesis. I think it's because you're a tiefling.
Wait, what?
I think it's because you're a tiefling. Who knows? I'm sure you'll be fine.
I love how the literal devil is telling you that.
The horns are popped up because it's concentrating on spells.
Wings and all. Just...
Yeah, all.
But yeah, you get Monkey in there, and then yourself.
I don't know if how far away is the crashing wave? Was 70 feet away from me. We'll use my action. So, yeah, Santi's done enough good for today.
All right, you get in the door.
Yeah, revert and then fit and through.
Now, Glenn, you are the last person. Or no, Samdi, when you go through, it goes doo-doo. Faculty ID declined.
I'm the only one not through yet.
The only one who's not currently inside the wave, not through.
Okay. Do I see Cornwallis and Bartikov?
You'll have to run backwards about 15 feet to see them.
Okay. Now, if I do that, how far away is the intersection from the room that leads to the end of the hall? And I'm not the room that leads to the hall that leads to the command room and where they are, because that's where the wave is, right? Is that the last hallway before the intersection?
Yes, yeah, it is 15 feet back from where you are, and you're currently like 15 feet from the door. So wait, if you're 50 and 50, 15 feet back to look around the corner, 15 minus 50 is 35. You're 35 feet away from being inside, and you're 15 feet away from seeing your allies down the hall.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to that corner of the hall where I can see my allies then, and I can still see the end of the.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 35 feet that way, 15 feet this way. And that's where you see the wave. Inside the wave, about 10 feet in it, is your two allies. By the looks of it, Bart's just flailing around trying to stab it with his spear, while Cornwallis is like hugging him and pushing off walls and shit.
I'm just gonna yell out loud, "Please let this work, Bart!" And I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on Bart
Bart,
and teleport him and just yank him through to the room.
you feel a strange magic envelop you as you see Glenn. Are you willing?
Always.
Okay. I'll remember that in the future. Always.
Always when it's Glenn.
Yup, I will remember that. Glenn,
He
make sure you
harbors
remember.
no sinister thoughts within his head.
I mean,
And
he harbors a lot of sinister thoughts. None of them are his.
Now, okay, hold on. That's a whole nother bag. I see Cornwallis, but he's not flailing around. Like he looks like he can.
He looks like he's managing himself much better. Yeah. So yeah, you vortex warp. Bart's out. Bart's in. Bart, you appear and you slam into the threshold of the door as you hear a warning. Warning: no teleportation magic can partake inside of a safety zone.
Reasonable.
Close enough.
But you're literally like face in front of it. You can't teleport in.
Okay. And I see Cornwallis. He seems like he's fine. I'm gonna give him a thumbs up. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement and my bonus action. I'll step away if I have to.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tackle Bart through the door.
Give me a give me an attack roll.
Everyone keeps tackling Bart.
What are you? Is just a strength roll then?
Yeah, let's go with athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
Let's see how well you tackle Bart, because he is a firm guy, you know. 21. That's high enough to. Bart, you slam your face. Oh, that hurts. Ah! You get tackled into the room by Glenn. But now both of you are inside. Do. Faculty ID declined. Do. Welcome, Glenn Strider.
Okay.
All done, Glenn?
Yeah, that's
All
my turn.
Monkey. You're inside the room. Are you doing anything, or are you just gonna be safe? Oh, he's muted, and he said 1 second. Okay.
It's like Glenn Strider, not Glenn Ripper, right?
Oh, yeah, you will recognize as Glenn Strider. Yep.
What the heck?
All right,
That's a
so
whole
I
nother
missed a
can of
little bit because I
worms.
was going up the elevator earlier. I'm in. Did I make it into the room? I heard something about.
Yeah,
room,
you
not
were
room.
thrown in there by
Okay.
Somdi.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard, but I just wanted to verify. And I'm gonna, as I'm watching through the door, I'm gonna stand near the door, ready to reach through. I'm gonna hold my action to grab Cornwallis if needed, if he needs help, like getting it. Like if he gets close in there and he needs help.
So to
Yeah.
give him the help action if it gets close. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Reese, you're inside.
How far is Cornwallis?
You're in the room, so that would be 50, and then 15 feet to look down the hallway, about 30 feet that way. So we're looking at 50, 30, 80 feet away.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna take the dodge action. I'm gonna ask, I don't know, Monkey, would you like to take the dodge action?
No, I'm good because I'm
Actually,
holding my action.
wait, who declined? It was Genesis and there's someone else.
Everybody is inside except for Cornwallis.
No,
Yeah,
who the voice decline and
Faculty ID declined. Somdi, Bart, Genesis.
Okay, I'm gonna take the dodge action. I'm gonna ask Samdi if he wants to take the dodge action.
We'll take the dodge action.
There you go.
Alrighty. Crashing wave. And now we double it again for its speed. Gets faster and faster and faster and faster.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Cornwallis, good news. The wave is making it over to the door. And as it is moving towards the door, you see the door is like trying to close itself automatically. This is going to require your reaction. But I need you to roll me an athletics check to get the fuck out of here before the door shuts and you're stuck with this creature all by yourself.
Okay.
You are being helped by Monkey, whose arm is sticking outside the door right now.
21.
21. Let's see if this creature wins or loses here. There we go.
Double that one.
There's my rolls.
I appreciate
The
that.
believer.
As you go around the corner, you see that the creature is trying to grab out at Monkey, and you take that opportunity to just adjust your feet against one of the walls and kick as hard as you can, going head first, grabbing onto Monkey's arm, and both of you go stumbling, crashing into the room as the door slams shut, and you hear, doo-doo-doo, faculty ID declined. And I think this is a good place for us to go on break. We'll be right back. we're back, everybody. So, as you enter into the faculty council room, a sense of reverence washes over you. The atmosphere is imbued with an air of importance and unification, befitting the weighty decisions made within these halls. The room itself is a testament to the Academy's grandeur, with high-vaulted ceilings and ornate decorations adorning every surface. At the center of the room stands a large circular table, its polished surface gleaming in a soft light that filters in through stained glass windows. Surrounding the table are high-backed chairs, each one carved with intricate designs that speak of centuries of scholarly tradition. The walls are lined with bookshelves, their shelves overflowing with ancient tomes and scrolls containing the accumulated knowledge of generations past. Illuminated sconces cast a warm glow, illuminating the room with a soft and inviting light. As you take in the scene before you, you can't help but feel a sense of awe at the gravity of the decisions made within these hallowed halls. And now that all of you are inside, you all hear that same, almost mechanical voice speak out again. Glenn Strider, security risk breached into room. Evisceration process prompted. Accept or deny.
Deny.
You spoke deny twice. Are you denying the denial, or are you accepting the denial?
Scratch second denial.
Evisceration prompt postponed.
Okay. Well,
You stress me out.
I was stressing myself out. So, I mean, system identify. Anything?
Yes, 1 second. System recognized. Crest. Core, curriculum integration, research and exploration, ethical wizardry, sorceress arts mastery, transcendence through knowledge.
That's a stupidly long adjective. Not adjective. What's the word I'm looking for?
Acronym.
Acronym. That's right.
I want to poke the books.
All right, you start poking books.
I mean, you looking for any books in particular? Pretty sure Crest could probably help you find it.
I just wanted to see if any of them were like hiding something, like if any of them were stuck together like false books.
Oh, investigate. While that is happening, Glenn Strider, potential first year, investigating personal belongings and effects of faculty. And you see just a gleaming, dazzling light over top of Genesis.
Accept entry as student.
Identification for student. Designation into school.
Designated as Genesis.
Genesis program.
Oh God.
Elaborate Genesis program.
Genesis program cannot be spoken of inside of faculty lounge while students are in proximity.
Put a pin on that. Genesis, what would you like to be called as a student here?
Adam.
Designate as Adam.
Designation Adam accepted. Student ID 11362 generated.
There, you got access. You got access now.
I wonder if, like, it didn't say anything because of this. I pull out the Sword of Perun since I know it came from the other area. What if this had something to do with this?
Probably. I mean, those swords belong to
The security force, right?
Yeah. That's mainly my family. I mean, this one, I point to Harmonious, belongs to Alistair, I think, and he was like the leader of the group.
That would kind of make sense.
So 22 on your investigation, Genesis. None of these books seem to have any secret passages into them. However, one thing you notice is, unlike that grand hall, there is dust in here. These things aren't being perpetually cleaned by runes like everything else was out there. Except a few of these books seem to have had the dust disturbed. You see, like, finger markings on them. You pull out a total of 4 different books. Tomes.
Okay, which, so, oh, sorry, were you done or no?
Yes.
Okay, so which ones, am I pulling out the ones that were disturbed, where the dust was disturbed?
Black-spined tome, black-spined tome, black-spine. They don't label their books. It's like very ancient books. They don't take the time to etch the name on the exterior. It's just put in there with it.
Is it worth taking a browse through them really quick just to see if there's anything significant in there?
That's up to you.
Can I?
You can.
Okay.
So, you take out the 4 books. The only table in here is that centralized table.
Okay. So I want to go over to that. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to go to a table. I'm gonna stand right where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm not moving. I'm just gonna stand here and just thumb through them one at a time.
Alrighty. Glenn Strider. Emergency protocol dictates evisceration of experiments 1 through 4 needs to take place. We count 23 students outside of designated safe zones for evisceration. Calculated loss, anticipated 20 of the 23 students. Do we accept these parameters?
No, hold on. Can I get a visual?
Visual glyph currently blinded. Was tampered with. Student Adam.
That makes sense.
You poked the eye.
Troubleshoot. Run troubleshoot. Run troubleshoot.
Can we unplug it and plug it back in?
Get some eye drops.
Get some Visine.
Chris, can you give everybody in this room currently access to you that I have? The same access to you that I have.
Access denied. Alistair, not available for questioning.
That's fine. Can you give everyone the same access as Genesis in the least?
Genesis program.
No, I mean as Adam.
Accepted. Designations and programs.
Designate me as a teacher. See if that helps.
Okay, let's go with that. I guess,
Unknown
whoever-
Glenn. Accepted as faculty.
Unknown Glenn. Jeez. Yo, what if Glenn was just like a name holder for people with these swords?
Glenn is like, I don't know, to my knowledge, is like my family name.
It's a generational name, but the family itself was in charge of the protection of this academy.
Okay.
The ones that stuck to the academy and protected it dearly were the Striders. The Rippers were the ones that went out and believed that they should have, well, done more with their academia and take over everything. Glenn knows he is a Ripper, but for some reason he's being designated as a Strider here.
Interesting.
What are the psionics?
Yeah, because I'm just like, being designated as a teacher, we'd probably have a lot more access than being designated as a student.
Asa display name. Other designations.
Can I be a substitute teacher?
Students require a
Since it-
minimum of 4 years in academia to be promoted to the faculty.
You're already
What about
promoted.
what is it? Teacher's assistant. I'm trying to get myself a higher level of rank here.
Have you completed your generalized study into your School of Magic?
Finished your 350-1 training.
Yeah.
Which School of Magic?
The kind of the like I kind of got like my GED equivalent, you know.
Access denied.
Shit.
Access denied. Okay. I mean,
Asa
whatever you're
display
looking
name. It
Try
didn't say it.
this. List positions.
Guys, let's do one thing first. Oh,
Okay.
you're now changing it again. Okay, you're confusing the shit out of this program. Listed positions.
It's probably the way to go before we start designating people, because it seems like once you're designated, you're locked into that. Good call, by the way, Glenn. I think Genesis would make an amazing student here.
She seems, I mean, they seem curious of learning, so.
Yeah. As a now teacher, I can respect that.
I'm terrified of what the Genesis program is now.
We'll get to that later. Okay.
All right, so
No.
position
No.
availabilities within the school: headmaster, archmage, faculty, Glenn Strider, teacher's assistant, upperclassman, janitorial staff.
Designate Bardakov janitorial staff.
You fucker.
Designation denied.
I shall apply for
Faculty
Jim.
do not dictate positions. Only Glenn Striders and archmages or headmaster.
It's so good.
So Glenn has to give people their designations.
Yeah.
It called me an unknown Glenn now.
But I can't do
be,
certain.
Yeah, but your designation right now is faculty.
Yeah, you're right.
I can't do certain ones without Alistair being present.
Correct.
I guess in the very least I could give everyone at least a student so that they can get access here.
That's
And then it's whatever. It's whatever you guys want though. I'm only here for one thing, and I'm going to ask the Crest program. I mean, as you guys decide, you can tell me. But I'm going to ask the Crest program. Can you identify me? Do you have any history on me?
Please establish Glenn Strider code.
I know the code.
Your ID code, do you?
I don't think so.
Oh, fuck.
Forgot password.
Yeah, troubleshooting. I forgot my password.
Access denied. Alistair unavailable.
So we know that you can designate faculty, at least. What Archmage?
Also, we got to do something. I'm only holding this because I don't know what to do about the things outside. That's telling me to eliminate or they want to eliminate. And also, there's students in the proximity. What is that all about?
23 students outside of safety quarters.
Do students have physical bodies?
Unable to detect tampering on our divining source has taken place.
God damn it, Adam.
Last Origins, physical body?
Last Origins, checking. Physical
Last
bodies. Yes. Physical students.
Could be mutated.
Timestamp, how long was that check?
Spatial and time recognition removed as of last encounter with Alistair.
Oh shit. Yeah, so did your answer there, Glenn, right? Like, we don't know if they're actually physically there or if they're experiments, since we know Alistair's turned people into monkeys.
You could also
Alistair.
be detecting the dead bodies.
Alistair didn't turn them into monkeys. At least I don't think he did. It was, what's it called? It did? One of the Glenstriders.
Trust anything. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Glenn Strider, the guy we're chasing.
Yeah. You think he's Alistair? I don't think he's Alistair.
Man, I don't know anymore. Your history is so convoluted and full of holes that I don't know. I have
Yeah,
my own
nerds.
beef. I have my own problems right now. I think that the positions though will unlock different areas depending on what they're assigned. So we know that you can assign people as factory or faculty, right? Which is probably the highest at the moment. Try to assign somebody as an archmage. See if that does anything. I can't do it, but you might.
Yeah.
You should.
I'll try to do that. I'll give everybody at least faculty.
Well, spread it out. Spread it out. Because they might
Okay.
be locked.
Okay, I guess.
Alright.
We'll do that later.
So right now, Genesis is recognized as a student. Reese is recognized as faculty. Glenn is recognized as Glenn Strider. You're giving what to Samdi? You're trying Archmage?
Yeah, we'll try Archmage.
Denied. Archmage and higher you cannot assign.
There we go. So we know that the highest at the moment is faculty.
Okay.
I would
So-
still say make someone a janitorial staff because they probably have specific access. I would recommend Bardakov.
Sorry, Bart.
Okay. I will remember this.
You were
I
right.
kind of just saved your ass.
You did. You did.
Well, I mean,
Just
look at it.
remember that my aura is optional.
Pointing this out, Bart, that out of everyone here, right, you were a basic grunt at some point, which means you were cleaning.
I am a royal palace guard,
have to
assigned
start
to
from some
protect
humble
the
beginning.
princess of the realm.
And where's that princess of the realm?
Currently swanning around doing her own shit for once.
Not really.
Not being a pain in my ass.
Not really sticking to that standard now, are you, Bart?
I mean, think of it this way, Bart. If you find any like loose ends just straggling around, you kind of just clean them up and just slurp them into the slime, right?
I have not been doing anything with that slime for some time, and it is honestly a relief. The less we speak of it, the less likely it is to come back.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So if there's anything slimy, you can clean it with pneumonia. Janitorial
Single
staff.
black vein pulses in his eyeball.
I'm glad we're all in agreement. Crest, assign your word to janitorial staff.
Okay.
Janitorial
At
staff.
least the executive custodian.
Executive custodian.
Bartikov designated executive custodian ID number 00011.
Perfect.
Cool.
Oh, you only have 11 more people to rise up the ranks from.
10.
He's the 11th.
Math.
And that's why
This is why
Samdi
I
was
am
an
the executive
archmage.
custodian.
Hey, I only get promoted up to my level of incompetence.
So is it teacher's assistant and upperclassman? And who do you want to put as those? Everyone else, I don't care.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I'd be happy to help Bart if needed.
Some might say you're helping as an upperclassman. Some might say monkey.
Whatever Bart needs help with. Bart, I'll let you decide.
No, let go upperclassmen. It would. I feel like it would be useful for us to have a spread.
Yeah.
You've already managed to demean me.
I mean,
I don't know what
Monkey
you're talking about. I think it was perfect.
wasn't Monkey already identified? Like, already had something?
No, the only
It was
two that were
denied.
somebody were you
Oh, okay.
and
Oh, okay.
Reese.
Okay.
Yeah, so assign somebody upperclassman, somebody teacher again, or
I guess like I don't know. I'll put that's whatever you guys want, really. I mean, I'm just trying to look around.
Yeah, whatever you need me to do, Brother Jack, I'm here for you.
Yeah, I just want to spread out those spots just in case there's specific areas only they can get into.
Just make me an upperclassman.
There we go. Problem solved.
Yeah. And make
Are you using your real name, Cornwallis?
Yeah, Cornwallis is fine. Just call me Corn. Just put my name in as Corn.
as long as you don't start asking
Upperclassman
for
transfer. Corn. Which school?
Oh boy.
Oh.
Demon hunting at a school. Yeah, Abyssal. Let's go Abyssal.
School of Abyssal recognized. And from the ceiling, you see this little sparkling, dazzling light, and then these robes descend down directly towards you, Cornwallis. When you put it on, it's like a graduate's robes, but it has the large abyssal sign, the rune, on the back of it.
Which symbol was that?
Good question. Abyssal is this one.
So they are related to
Yeah,
schools.
some of those I could guess, but not all of them.
Yep.
We were, I think we got what, 11 out of the 13?
Well, I don't
Wait.
know that we matched them up with the symbols, though.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Yeah.
What were you asking, Genesis?
Why don't I get robes? Like, where are my robes? Am I just gonna get like one of those little harnesses with a leash on it? Like, is that what I get? 'Cause
First year
I
students
poke
are
stuff?
only accepted into the bare minimum of perks of the academy. And you see a lanyard falls down directly in front of you.
I'm lanyard. Does Rhoda come get a mop?
Give me a second as I look at what a lanyard is.
The thing you hang your keys off of that, like, you put around your neck.
Oh,
Or if you're a cool guy from the early 2000s, you put in your pocket and have, like, a leash hanging behind you.
I'm sorry, Adam.
Oh my.
This is
geez.
bullcrap.
This is amazing.
Shut up.
Hey Glenn, could you assign me as a teacher?
Teacher assistant or teacher? So
A
that would be
teacher.
faculty. I think it would be faculty, right?
Sure.
Yeah, you have Santi faculty.
You're giving him faculty?
Yeah.
Recognized. Faculty. General education. All positions filled.
Well,
This is something.
I look up. Do I get anything?
No.
Oh,
You teach Gen Ed.
Gen Ed. Wait, he said all positions are currently filled?
Now they are, yeah.
Location of Archmage and location of Headmaster.
Location of Archmages. Currently unknown. Divination coordinates was disturbed recently.
God dang it.
I suppose that's my fault too.
You pushed every button.
The odds left is monkey, right?
You turned a lot of things off and turned a few things on, which is very bad.
Yeah, so
I love it.
I
That's
think the
the
last
fun.
one is monkey, right? Monkey, you're okay with teacher's assistant. It's the only position we don't have filled.
Yeah, whatever you need or require me, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so I guess Monkey go for teacher assistant.
Which teacher?
Oh, shit.
Swear to Christ.
Assign him to Somdi.
Yeah. We'll put him under zombie.
General education teachers do not receive assistance.
Oh.
General
That's
education,
PE teachers.
PE teachers, and sex ed teachers do not require teacher or student aids.
Try Alistair. See if you can assign
Oh.
him to the headmaster.
Okay, can we do that?
What a well-prepared school.
Can we try that? Try to put him under headmaster.
Headmaster's assistant.
Are you going to try that?
Yeah.
Okay. Accepted position.
Oh.
Replacing previous student as designation.
Oh.
We just hear fire in the background and a scream.
Previous student has been purged.
Hello.
We check on these supposedly alive students.
I mean, which way would that be?
I don't know. I also want to know what assigned teacher was I assigned as. So,
Well, you were given
That's just me.
faculty.
oh, faculty. Yeah.
Not necessarily a teacher, you're faculty.
Can we go hit the same button that Genesis hit the last time with the eye on it and see if it turns on the sensors again?
What's your
It is.
role again?
Me, I'm upperclassman.
Upperclassman.
I probably can't do it, but
The custodian.
Rune of Divination could be readjusted and realigned after purge process has been completed.
Oh, shit.
Would you like
Oh
to
my-
initiate manual purging?
Yes, let's go with manual.
Designation party. How many?
Like our party? Is that what it's asking?
Maybe.
So,
maybe go with that.
Yeah. So that's 7 of us?
Was that a question or a statement?
7 of us.
Well, that was sassy.
7. Are you suggesting the janitorial staff, as well as the student and upperclassmen, are assisting in the purge process?
Yes.
Nothing like some hands-on learning.
Accepted. Last wills and testaments, verification. Input IDs.
I didn't give you an ID.
Well,
This one was-
I gave ID to a couple people. Everybody else, you just have
Yeah.
IDs.
we do. Yeah.
So,
Everybody identified.
In the off chance, will testament statement. If I were to die, everything is to go to Spalding City. And I give the address of my mansion, right?
accepted.
End statement.
Oh shit, that worked. I'll say the same thing except for the temple. For the temple, Monkey and
It's a magical school.
yeah.
Accepted.
Stuff probably teleports. Like, what else?
So, where do you guys want all of your belongings to go in case you die down here?
Same
Bob
place as
designates all of his to go to Cat.
Accepted. Same place as Glenn. Accepted.
My stuff is going to be all sold off, and then all the money is going to go to the cat rescue and sanctuary in my town, and then my body is going to be cremated, and then the ashes spread out at the cat sanctuary.
Accepted.
Okay.
If body is
Where is it now?
retrievable.
Fair.
I'm to be burned with all of my possessions.
Accepted.
Miserable fuck.
Can we put in the will that we wanted to be resurrected?
With the exception of my hat, everything can remain on my cold dead corpse. My hat gets sent to Mama Lucy.
Accepted.
Cool.
Very well. Plan, strategy, commence. You see the chairs, 7 of them, push away from the table.
I sit down.
I sit down as well.
They pushed away from the table, right?
Yes.
So
As
I
in
guess
now
I'll-
you can sit in them.
Okay.
To
Okay.
make, to make space, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I will sit.
Do you all sit?
Yeah, I'll sit next to Glenn. Brother Jack.
I sit down and I tip my chair back on the back 2 legs and just kind of rock it back and forth.
The voice starts chiding you for doing that.
So
What
I
you're about to
plop
do is
it.
far more dangerous than that, so it's...
I plop my chair down on all 4 legs and all pissy and just sit there nicely.
So, after everybody sits down, you see on the table a map of this wing of the academy appears. And it starts going over specific details. Manual evisceration of entities known as the Locus 4. Prime Locus, North, is designated inside of wing with the 23 students in need of assistance. Current Prime Locus South, outside of door, slamming, attempting to get inside. Prime Locus East and West are currently in a fight with one another in the Grand Hall, pushing for dominance.
Bring up all information on what these things are.
Information, locations, and you see specific books on the bookshelves begin glowing.
Start, I guess, mage handing and trying to grab the books.
Yep, Mage Hand grabs the book, brings it over to you.
I open one up.
The 4 primary lotuses. Elemental lotus that are living spirits inhabiting or embodying traces of land or other geographical features. They are the ultimate personifications of nature, the land itself come to life, varying in size from small hills to entire ridge lines, and you do see it outlining to you. They also can take on the aspects of the other elements. North Locus is recognized as the locus of air. East is recognized as earth. West is recognized as fire. And south is recognized as water. These 4 primary entities require no air, food, drink, or sleep. Their only purpose is to expand themselves and their wills. With additional experimentations we have conducted in the past, these locuses have grown consciouses. They are capable of independent thought and aspirations as well. Anticipated threat volume increased 10%.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. So,
Damage resistances include bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from all sources. Damage immunity includes acid for each of them, cold for the fire, as well as the air, fire for the earth, as well as the water, lightning for the air and the earth. Poison and thunder are both immunities as well. Immune to all damage from non-magical weapons, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Condition immunities include charmed, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, unconscious.
We're fucked.
yeah. So, I mean, these things seem like they're extremely strong. Not saying that we can't handle them, because I honestly think our team can handle anything, but I think the immediate course of action would be to go check out these 23 other students that are currently fighting the one up north, which is the air one.
Evisceration process dictates you must first start with the southern one outside the door in order to achieve the goal of reaching the one to the north. There is alternative routes to avoid the Grand Hall where you can achieve finding them, given specific permissions by Crest.
Okay, so that means you're basically saying that we can skip it through an alternative method.
You have to fight water, but the other
Okay.
two can be skipped.
Okay, so
Looking at the route very quick. Identify magical armory.
Magical armory, identification, and you see that in the Grand Hall there appears to be a small outlet that has a room with a good number of weapons, and then you see 2 dots in the room where you guys are.
Oh, because that makes sense. So I see where those dots are. Highlight where dots are in this room.
Those 2 lights are the only ones that remain in your room.
Where in the room is this?
Based off of your elite perception, where Glenn is sitting and where Reese is sitting.
Oh, our weapons.
Yeah, it's our swords.
It's our fucking swords.
So, okay. So here's my thing, right? So I think we have to fight the water thing if we want to get to those students, and I want to identify those students as if they're still living, because then we would have to save them too. But then afterwards, there are 2 that are already fighting, so just let them fight, and if we can, maybe come back and try to activate the purging process to get rid of the last one.
Sure.
Makes sense.
That sounds good.
Well, I'm also saying that, like, say we get to the one where the students are at, right, and we see that the students are just abominations or whatnot, then I say we just go back to the command center and purge all 3.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, worst case, we get Alistair. Or not Alistair, the guy, the Glen Strider guy. Maybe he's in here, Purge him too.
I just want to find out who I am, man. All right, let's get on with this. Go to the south, water elementals.
Information on Primary Glen inside a facility. Would you like to receive this information? Please input ID code.
Where's my ID code?
Have you forgotten your ID code?
Yes.
Testing for magical enchantments. And you see this glow happen over top of you.
Magical. Mother's maiden name, please.
Mother's maiden name, street that you grew up on.
Firstborn pet.
Firstborn pet?
Yeah.
Information undetectable. You do not have any enchantment spells currently on you. However, one other in your room has powerful enchantment magic currently disturbing their beings. And a light glows around Bart.
Oh, you're enchanting, Bart.
Yeah, it could be a whole number of things. I don't know. You got a whole bunch of stuff on your Bart.
Yeah, I mean, he's still
That
charmed
is not
technically by Nana.
incorrect. That is a way of describing that.
Nah, you'll be alright. You're not like a doppelganger like last time, are you?
Information log in primary library location, as well as headmaster's office, identified tome 626. Your ID code can be found in there.
Oh, see,
All
we
right.
just need to make it there.
All right, good enough.
Headmaster's assistant.
The library was destroyed, unfortunately. Somebody burnt the bitch down. But if you find the headmaster's office, you'll be able to find your ID code.
I think the last headmaster was Thompson. All right. Okay. All right. So, in order to get there, I'm assuming we have to get through. All right. Let's purge these things, guys. Are you guys fit for battle? We ready to do this? Anybody need to do some stretches?
It's a water elemental.
Well, I'm a little beat up, but I should be fine.
I could normally offer a heal, but divine magic's all gone right now.
That's okay.
Let's start the purging. I'm kind of disappointed it's an elemental and not a demon, but you know.
Scanning for potential demons in proximity.
Oh, you can do that? Great.
No.
Demon
Yes,
identified, and
No,
you
no,
see
no.
a glow over top of Bart.
You're a demon?
No. Don't think of it like that.
It feels
I'm
wrong
just,
to kill you with the
demon
sword that you
adjacent.
gave me, so.
I really want to kill you.
But it just
Gave me the
doesn't
weapon.
quite feel right. Alright, I guess we'll go kill an elemental instead.
Take it out on the elemental. Just imagine that as the demon.
Really doesn't feel the same.
Alrighty. Well then, everybody, we're going to use this map. Pretty much where you guys are standing is right outside of the door. So imagine the first steps on this bridge is the door. Put yourselves in what order you wish to be in, and then when you open the door, you get to fight the elemental locust.
Just to be clear, we're all okay with this, right?
Yeah, sure. As I'm drinking a potion of water breathing as we speak. Yeah, sure. I use one of these potions of water breathing we have, just in case.
Now I'm gonna stand right behind Bart.
Before we jump out, I'm going to ask,
Crest.
yeah, Crest, was this elemental locust summoned here?
Elemental locust was inside of holding cells, summoned forth very lately.
Would anti-magic unsummon it?
Anti-magic inside of other holding cells would be capable of reverting the summons necessary in order to summon forth this creature. Unfortunately, those cells have been locked off, as only rooms 1 through 4 were opened before the other rooms were closed after that, releasing only the 4 locusts, instead of other beings of greater populace and potential.
It was a good thing I turned it again. I will say it, since we might run into a fire elemental, if you guys want, someone could attune to this Hellforged chainmail just to have that resistance.
I don't think we have an hour, man.
I mean, okay.
I have like a quick idea if you guys don't mind. Just in the event that this is a possible thing that we could do, I had a thought that if I could arcane gate and we could push a thing through the gate, and then on the other end it could come out over a high space and drop it to its death. If that's something that could ever, a situation scenario that could ever happen. Just a thought.
Roll the spell in chat. I need to read if it has to be on like a solid surface or not.
Do you
Okay.
have it? Can you cast it again? Because I know you already did it once.
Oh,
today.
did I? Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how you
you
got
used it
Glenn
last
into the
fight.
fight.
Oh, never mind.
And some.
Sure.
Sure.
Dang.
During the
Rested
worm
though.
fiasco.
Sad.
That
I thought
was
I had a
fun.
good idea.
Yeah, but we had short rested, so.
That's
Does it-
that's not a spell. That's the other thing. Yeah.
That's
the
her-
Arcanum, yeah.
Eldrick, whatever it is.
There.
But it's
There.
still a good idea for the future, even if we can't do it right now. That's
But-
some good thinking there. So
Roll the spell in
Yeah.
chat so I could read to make
Oh,
sure
okay,
things are
alright,
working how
yep.
you're anticipating.
It'll take me a second. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. How do I roll it in chat? I'm so sorry.
So
Uh,
hover over.
Click the bubble next to it on the spell page.
Got it.
perfect.
Thank you.
You create a link 2 points on the ground that you can see. 1 point within 10 feet of you, and 1 point within 500 feet of you. So it has to be on the ground.
Okay.
So, good thought, but no.
But it could be on a cliff.
Yeah,
It could be on the edge of a cliff.
It,
Or
it-
the edge of like a building.
Yes, but the point has to be on the ground, and then the creature comes out. So it won't be an
Okay.
automatic falls to its death, but
It's now placed
Okay.
precariously next to a cliff.
Now,
which means if you
the-
get
the
one
other-
enlarged monkey to shove it, might work.
Now, the other thing with that is that does put it 500 feet away, so it's a great escape option if needed.
Hmm.
Correct.
Cool. All right. Thank
So-
you guys.
Everybody likes where they're standing in front of the door?
No.
No.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then move yourselves. Damn. Glenn, that's
more-
out of the door. I said, what else?
I got you guys.
Also, just in that real quick, Genesis, it says that on your turn you can rotate one of the rings to face a different direction, so you could. It would still make the shove, but you could make it so that it rotates so that it points off the cliff. That's
Oh,
all
okay.
I'm saying.
Cool. Thank you.
Cerise, you're just chilling all the way in the back?
I know where I am.
All right.
I know where I am.
I know what I'm doing.
If I
Here,
can, if I
I'll
could
do
get,
this
like-
for you.
There it is.
This
There
is
we
going to be
go.
the area that you can see through
Okay.
because of the door and shit. If you're going to be all the way over there, you're not going to be able to see anything outside of this
Right.
range
There
unless
go.
you like get into the range.
Okay.
All right.
Can I start my cackling before we open the door so I can be in
Yes, you
Blade?
can.
On Blade singing.
Do I have any prep buff spells very quickly?
Take advantage.
Oh, let's see. I'm
Start-
running
don't
low on
Stop
prep
me
spells.
now.
Miss being a cleric.
Having such. Oh, this is gonna hurt, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you see, I'm putting like blood in a circle around me. Don't worry, what? You guys got this.
Yeah, I don't really have anything I think I want to spend right now. I'm running low on spells.
Oh,
I'm good with what I
Where's
got.
where is my cloud room? I might activate that.
you know, the worst part is if we find out the students are all abominations anyway, and all we had to do is just press the purge button.
Not against it. I'm not against friggin' purging it now.
Yeah,
but
I know,
that's just
but
me.
Glenn's too good of a person to just do that. He needs to find
Yeah,
out.
but if we don't purge them personally, we don't get the XP.
That is
my,
also
uh,
very true. That is also very true.
And I would let Glenn know, obviously, about when we first got here, that a lot of the souls turned into demons when we were here.
Promises, promises.
So
Yeah, but this is inside the facility, you know.
who
Not,
knows how it works.
So is everybody ready?
Mhm.
Very well.
Yeah.
Roll me y'all initiatives.
Roll your initiatives.
and
Just think, we
Jen,
could have done this earlier.
you still have a DA Genesis.
Did mine roll? Did not roll. Let me try that.
Did I still do it wrong?
No, you just also get a D8 on top of your normal initiative.
Oh, now that's the Joey initiative roll that we know and
Yeah.
love.
Oh,
You're rolling initiative fine. It's just that earlier Glenn cast a spell on you a long time ago that gives you an extra D8 right on top of it.
Oh.
So roll a D8.
and I apologize. I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I accidentally rolled twice. I didn't see it go off, so I'm just making it the first one that it was.
I will update. Give me a second. I will update Genesis Initiative.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Is that the updated 21?
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
see a fellow. Oh no, it's a -5. No.
Oh yeah. These things are worse at dex than you are.
I'm no longer the first.
Their fatal weakness, dexterity. Their resistances, every type of dexterity save. Alrighty, guys. Well, Cornwallis, You sit there and you watch as Bart or Glenn slams open the door.
I think Glenn would do it.
Yep.
Glenn. Slam open, throwing the door wide open, and immediately you see the tidal wave-like creature begin to try to slam, and all of the liquid floods heavily into the room. I need all of you, except for Reese, to give me a strength saving throw.
Strength.
DC 23.
Oh my gosh.
I knew what I was
Yeah,
doing.
no.
I offer you a 16.
Cornwallis!
I offer you a 35.
Nice.
Jesus.
Genesis is successful because Bart gives a +5.
Yeah. Thanks,
I
Bart.
guide others to the
Nice.
treasure that I cannot possess.
Bart and
30.
Samdi, both of you go flooding backwards 15 feet and knocked prone.
I am fine with this.
So move
15
yourselves.
feet, so...
Yep.
boop.
Bart,
Sorry, I missed what you said.
move
Okay,
back 15
Bart.
feet and you're prone.
Oh yeah, smash. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I saw something of that happening the minute. I was like, bunch of pressure against the door with water. It's
Oh
gonna
yeah, someone was gonna
whack.
get knocked on their ass.
Yeah.
I was going to open the door regardless.
All right, Cornwallis, you're up first. You can see the creature inside of the doorway, the water flooding inside, coursing through the room, coating everything in this horrendous smelling salty water as it is getting ready to start pummeling down on top of your allies. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll run in and start swinging.
Swing away.
Swing, swing, swing from the tabletop.
I know we can't actually flank this because it's too big, but
Correct.
A single way, a single way.
So, I should also emphasize that this creature takes up the entirety of the corridor and area
oh, okay.
because it
That's fine.
is the water in here flooding everything.
I gotcha. All right, then I will go there instead.
Okay. You run outside of the room. All right.
Yes.
So everything past where Glenn is standing is considered difficult terrain, unless you have a swim speed.
I have a swim speed,
Haha.
and I think I ignore difficult terrain anyways as a ranger.
Let's go.
I will start swinging. I will start off with a planar strike. 20 to hit.
20 will hit. All force
22.
damage.
Yes.
All right.
On
how
my
was
planar
it?
strike, I get all force
Nice.
damage.
Force damage is actually normal against it. Good job.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Bart, you hit it for 11 earlier, right?
I did.
So 6.
Hmm.
It's resistant to all piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing.
I thought that was unless it was magical.
No, it's immune to it if it isn't magical. Yep.
Yeah, these things are tough.
Oh yeah, there's a good swing.
It's really hard to swing your blade and catch water with it.
I think it's just my massive disappointment that this is an elemental and not a demon. I'm only half-heartedly in this fight.
That's
so-
very fair, yeah.
That's it. I'm done.
Genesis.
I guess I'm just gonna go up to it and do twice with Lennox and bonus with Merrick.
Go for it. So you step there. Keep in mind all of your spaces count as double, so instead of having 6 squares, you only have 3 squares of movement.
Is there a limit? So, because I know Genesis won't know. Bart, is there a limit to how many things you can have play cursed? Is it once a day or once a short rest or something?
What's a short rest?
Once per short or long rest. Let me have a look.
Yeah, it's short.
Short or long, yeah.
All right, so we took a short rest. You could Hexblade curse this if you want.
That's your bonus.
Oh, I already.
action.
Yeah, it's your bonus action. You wouldn't get your second attack. You wouldn't get your extra attack with Merrick.
Okay, that's so I can still do 2 with Lennox and then a Hexblade first. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Or
Okay.
do the Hexblade first to get
yeah, do the
bonuses of
Hexblade
it.
first.
Because you get extra damage equal to your charisma modifier and an increased crit range.
Okay.
And then you should have a weapon attack called Hexblade Target, I think I called it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so use that. There you go.
Holy shit!
All right. Well, the first one hits.
Yes.
Okay.
The second one crits.
I would recommend smiting.
They did.
Oh, she did.
They're-
Oh.
They did.
They
They
did.
are. They
Sorry,
already
Alright.
did.
They did.
Immune to the necrotic, unfortunately. Wait. Water necrotic. No. Necrotic was the only one not on that list. Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
didn't say
on,
anything.
The radiant force is normal, so 60. And then the slashing of 20 is only 10. And then the necrotic. Right? I did the necrotic already, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool.
And then click on Lennox, the Resolute Cleaver, for your first attack. There won't be a smite on the second one.
oh, I'm so
I-
sorry.
No, you're fine. I'll show you where.
So
to click
still
off.
4.
Yeah. On
So-
your
Which is good.
character sheet,
5.
Genesis, in the middle, farther way down is 2 ones that are checked marked. One says Eldritch Smite. If you unclick the checkbox,
Might not see it without glasses.
Eldritch Smite. I don't.
I'll take it off. I'll show
Yeah,
you
if
later.
you. Okay, could you please just do it?
Yeah, I did. I took care of it.
Thank
It
you.
won't do it anymore.
Alrighty. Well, after suffering that amount of damage,
Ooh.
You unloaded
Jesus
on it.
Christ, that's bonkers.
Oh,
Oh god, no.
it has friends.
you notice the water that you are ripping from its body begins swiftly transforming into a very weird-looking elemental.
No.
You
Let me roll
punny
its
bitch.
initiative.
Ew, it's spooged.
You're not incorrect.
You're
I
wrong.
Why?
I hate the fact that you're not incorrect.
You're wrong, but you're not incorrect. Alrighty.
Well, did nothing change with the turn order with the addition of it?
Yeah, me too. Alright, Genesis, that is your turn.
Thank you.
Glenn, now you can no longer make it to the other creature as this weird-looking water elemental protrusion is now flooding out of it.
You want some too, huh? I will cast Hex on it.
It replies with,
Yeah, don't know what you're saying. Then I'm gonna take 2 swings with Harmonious. I'll Hex it on strength checks.
okay.
And plow.
Just barely hits.
Oh, nice.
It's water.
You ever seen someone hit water before? I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah.
My god.
That-
Martial arts master of our time.
9.
Where's my hex? Here it is. And you.
10. 13. And 4. Alrighty, it's taken the hits.
Okay.
All done, Glenn? You have a bonus action?
No, that.
Oh,
I have
you
bonus
hexed.
action hex. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're already
Uh,
dancing.
Can I move in between these things? Like, can I move further in?
If you move into this one square, you are going to have to oppose athletics or be grappled.
I'll stay where I am.
Very well.
That is my turn.
Monkey, you can no longer make it to the other one in the back, since this one has spawned in.
All right. So, I'm off mute, right?
And this
Okay.
one's in melee with you. Yeah. Which I know doesn't
Okay,
matter, but...
Right. But if I cannot get a good aim on the one in back, is what you're saying.
That is correct.
So
The
that
other one
opens up a
takes up the
huge,
entire
just
corridor.
the whole entire. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. All right. One last question. Did you say it was immune to grapple? Like, would I be able to grab it and try to pull it through the door?
The larger one was immune to charm, exhaust, frighten, paralyze, petrified, poison, unconscious. But it's so large, it is the water flooding the entire corridor. You do not possess the power to grab an ocean and grapple it. Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
I feel
Maybe
like
a small stream you could grapple, but not a...
All right. Didn't think so, but had to ask. All right, so then I'm gonna look at this creature here, and I'm just gonna. I hope this does some damage, and I will fire my first shot.
Go for it.
And I know it's water, so it's possible not to hit it in the vital area. Uh,
21 hits?
21. And I'm doing the hunter, not hunter's mark, the other one. Foe, what is it called? Foe? Favorite foe?
Favorite foe.
Or D4. And then the 1 plus 20 damage halved, so 10 on the first
Nope,
attack.
the first one is not resistant to any of the damages.
Oh, sweet. 20. Second attack.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It took the whole brunt of Harmonious.
So 14.
I'm going to use my precision strut. Oh, no, I did. No, we had.
14 hits.
Oh, 14 hits.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I barely hit it with 13.
Well, that's what I get for not really listening.
I
I
know.
was listening and just would go in.
I always think you guys are listening. I should know better.
I thought I was. I'm staring at the thing, and just the information wasn't sticking.
I don't know why you'd ever get that impression, Joey.
Yeah, I know.
18 for second attack. Third attack.
Misses.
Bam, that's all right. But those are my 3 tags.
Alrighty, next up, Some D once told me.
At least I'm not the only one that goes through his head every time you say his name.
It's since like episode 1.
I just picked a nice name, and the all motherfuckers make fun of it.
Like we don't
It's a
do
good
that
name.
to Joey with all of his characters.
Yeah.
We do it to each other
Fair,
too.
but Joey's.
You don't know how much I've struggled to not call him corny. You do not understand the struggle.
God, I can't really do much. If I remember correctly, they never stated anything about psychic damage.
Correct.
But if I
Very
remember
little is
also,
resistant or immune to psychic, if I remember correctly.
Very few things, except the things that piss off Somdi.
I got
Yeah.
psychic and force.
And frankly, those things are my favorite things.
Oh, don't worry. I created an entire class of creatures. They're the only 2 things they have for their resistances is immunity to psychic and force damage. That's it.
Nice.
Jeez.
Fuck you in particular.
and this,
Bart, kill it. Bart, kill it. Bart, kill it.
Well, if you
Yeah,
insist.
no. this is why I hate everything.
That's fair.
I would like for the elemental locust to make me an intelligence save.
What if I said no?
I mean, 'tis your prerogative.
16.
Fails.
Oh,
30
I like
points of
this. This is
psychic
one of-
damage.
Oh, boom.
One of my favorite spells.
And you're hitting the
And-
locust, correct?
Yeah, the locust itself. And
Nice.
I don't think it said anything about incapacitated.
Charmed, exhaust, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, unconscious. It can be incapacitated, though.
So it is incapacitated until the start of or end of my next turn, I believe.
Correct.
So I'll
Hey.
shout out as I'm getting off the ground, "Get the fucking thing!"
All right. Reese.
I'm gonna blast the locust with a chill touch because I don't need this thing busting a pit fiend and healing for whatever reason. I don't know why I rolled with advantage. Ignore that.
12.
12.
Misses.
Well, I tried.
Don't let it slurp it back up.
Yeah, don't let it slurp it back up. No, I'll use one of my luckies. Why not? I got one more left. So I'm gonna redo that chill touch. Why is it rolled with
Sir.
advantage? 13. Wow, I suck.
13 on which one?
It's still on the. It's still a chill touch on the locust.
Can that go through solid objects?
I think it just picks a target.
Yeah,
Target
it
the
looks
space of a creature within range, yeah. 13 against the locust misses.
Oh, I tried. As a bonus action, I will say, Bardakov, don't say I don't do anything good for you. And I'm gonna inspire Bardakov by saying, Bardakov, you got this. As a custodian, mop it up.
Bart, it is your choice to be inspired or not.
I just turn on my soldier brain and follow my orders.
Fair enough.
Just like the boot camp.
I found that the best way to do everything correctly is to turn off my brain and do exactly what I'm told, with
You
no
must-
thoughts whatsoever.
You must be real proud of yourself. I don't know, sir. You haven't told me yet.
Yellow jacket, or am I?
Good God. No, it's Malcolm in the Middle.
Best fucking show. That
Oh
show
my
is
God.
so good.
But yeah, Full Metal Jacket probably has a similar thing with more swearing.
Probably.
Yeah, I remember seeing something along those lines.
I'm also gonna move 10 feet down. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Bart.
Oh, no, it's Bardakov's turn. Oh, okay.
I know, I fucked up. I'm going back. Also,
No,
I posted a
before,
meme in the meme section. I think you guys are really going to appreciate. But Bart, your turn.
Indeed. I'm going to spend half my movement to stand up. Is where I am difficult terrain?
Everywhere inside of this box and forward is difficult terrain.
Okay, cool. So I can spend my time to go over
I
here.
don't know where this came from, but I love it.
What, the meme?
Yeah,
It's a good meme.
I just don't know what brought this about.
It's a good meme.
Fair enough.
They're good memes, friends.
He's a good me.
I like them thick as fuck. Sir
The
Newton.
thick.
Newton, we can't write that. Then write
Yep.
this. The greater the
That-
mass,
that's-
the greater the force of attraction.
That's magnificent. I adore all
yeah.
of that.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so go ahead, Bart.
I am going to.
I just have to say this because I do this every time we have a combat. How great would it be if your one crit this session happens against not the boss?
I don't think it matters either way because neither of these have hearts.
It's still a massive amount of damage.
It's still good damage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a bonus action to cast Branding Smite at level 2.
Sure. Branding is radiant, not fire.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I did check that.
I was thinking
I was like-
brand.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, Branding Smite I have available, but surely that's fine. Oh, I guess not.
I think that's
And then
Siri.
I'm gonna stab the weird. For an 18.
18 definitely hits.
Yeah. So it's 22 damage. Or 13 piercing, 9 radiant.
Oh, the other one's not resistant to anything, so 22.
Cool. And then stab it again.
Stab! Well, for 15.
For 15.
Oh, it's looking pretty fucked up.
Take that. That's my turn.
Finally, one of them gets to do something. The weird is going to constrict you. Bart. 11 misses.
Oh god, no. It does.
Tail. 26.
That'll hit.
12 bludgeoning. And then it begins melding into all of the water in the surrounding area, and it is now considered invisible.
Don't like that.
Incapacitated. Cornwallis.
My turn. I am still going to attack the big one. Because I should still be close enough to it. Big.
That hits.
25 damage.
Oh, that destroys the weird.
No, I would be fighting the other one. Oh,
You can't. Oh, wait, you're outside. You're the only one who can.
yeah, I went outside. to
Haha,
start.
movement. All right, well, let me. How much damage was that? 25?
25.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't care about the fact that it was difficult terrain because of swim.
Yep.
And then my second attack, 18.
Hits.
Right? 16 slashing.
8.
So 8.
Ding.
And that is Cornwallis's turn.
Genesis.
Hi. Am I still close enough to the big one?
No.
Can
You're
I be?
still inside of the room, so you can't really move through that other creature's space to get to it.
Can I get to the little one?
Yes.
Okay. Then in that case, I'd like to go to the little one, and I would like to hit twice with Lennox and once with Merrick.
Go for it.
Okay.
$13 on the
that-
little one hits.
Okay. And do Lennox again.
Well,
Just
roll your
click it.
damage, because you
Oh
might
yeah,
kill
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah. No.
11, 16 damage. It's just barely still up.
Okay. So Lennox again.
Hits.
Okay.
And that kills the little one.
Okay. So I guess I can't really do anything else then, right?
Correct.
Well,
Okay,
they can move up to the.
Oh, yeah, you can finally move out of the door.
Oh, okay, yeah, I want to do that.
All right.
And you can.
Difficult
attack with a
terrain
bonus
begins
action.
here.
Where can I move? I'm so sorry.
You can step
I'll-
here.
Just right there.
Yep.
Thank you.
And then
Thank you.
difficult terrain begins. It takes 10 feet to go out of the door to the right. So that'd be 20, and then you have a little bit more movement.
Okay.
You still have your bonus action, Genesis. You can still take a swing with Merrick on the big one.
Oh, then I want to do that.
Go for
Can
it.
I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
13
Oh.
misses.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
Alrighty. Glenn.
All right, that guy's done. Bonus action. I'm gonna move my hex over to this guy now, and I will swing away.
Swing.
I'll swing away. Listen.
Hiya. 20 to hit,
20 hits.
and the second one is a 13.
Misses.
Okay. All right.
How
Kaplawi.
many fucking 13s have we rolled against this thing?
A lot.
Do I want to? No, I'm not gonna. That is my turn.
I don't do spell attacks.
Monkey.
We
do
still
it.
have another. All right, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at because I'm in Bart's nice toasty aura, and I take my first attack.
Go for it. Misses.
And I use my first. Sorry. Okay, first one misses. I didn't say it in time. And second attack,
Oh, that'll hit.
I'll take that one. I'll take that one for sure. Hopefully it does the damage right.
Did it.
Let's see.
23 down to 12.
Yep, and then my
Before you
Favorite.
do your third attack,
Oh,
as
yeah,
you
that
attack it
favorite-
that low, spawns in another weird.
Okay, can I add my favorite foe onto that attack that I get?
Sure can.
So it'd actually be a 2d4. So
That's funny.
all right. So that was on that first guy. The other one spawns in. Oh,
How many of these are is he gonna spit out?
I don't know, but it keeps giving birth. And okay, second attack on the new
Never say
guy.
that again.
Sorry.
That'll hit the weird.
All right, cool.
Oh, Glenn, I need you to give me a deck save as the other one spawns in.
20.
That hits. Good damage.
And final attack.
That's a +5 with Bart.
You can either move to this square, or you can move to this square without getting whelmed by the weird. 1, 2, 3. You're doing 4 attacks this turn?
That was only 3, wasn't it? Did I
No.
miscount?
Yeah, you missed on the first attack. Then you
Oh, I
crit.
did miss on this. Yeah, sorry. Ignore that last one. Sorry. Apologize.
So
Oh, wait.
which of those
No,
two squares,
I,
Glenn?
I
That one?
do.
Okay.
I do have my
Yeah.
bonus action set up in my bonus action attack.
Go for it. So that
Which is the one we can
is...
use.
Yep, that one hits. 17.
Yeah.
All done?
And I'm all done.
Samdi.
All right then. I feel like this is a pressing enough issue. I would like to. Let's see. Let's just do that. I'll haste Bardakov.
All right, Bart, you are now hasty.
Oh yeah, give me that magic cocaine.
All done,
Not
Samdi?
like magic amphetamines, but yeah.
He's hasted. He's inspired. This is some janitor.
This is so janitor.
He is
I'm not
the
clean so much
janitor.
water.
He's the janitor.
Gonna
There's
mop.
anything else from Samdi?
Okay. Reese,
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to here that I can see it again. Ooh.
now you're gonna bless. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I wish. That'd have been amazing. A blessed janitor. I'm gonna chill touch the big guy again because again, I really don't want to take any risk of this thing healing.
Sure.
I can't roll for shit though.
Jeez.
I told you, man. I don't
Yeah.
do.
How
I don't
many
do rolls.
13s?
I don't do D20.
Plenty.
As a bonus action though,
Count at least 6.
Is Asa in the shower right now?
3 more inspirations.
Oh, no.
That
Sorry, I
might
thought
be
that was
lie.
that was like a shower head.
Asa has taken some mighty fine liberties with how comfortable he is with us.
I know. You know what? I'm gonna move more forward. Let's get into the fray a bit. So 10 till 20, so I can see the locust better. And I'm going to. Oh no, that's an action. Never mind. As a bonus action, I will just chill mode. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right.
I didn't realize it was an action that I wanted to do, but it's fine.
But you're feeling
Yay.
hasty.
Oh yeah,
feeling
we're gonna go crazy.
inspired. You got your mop in your hand.
So the weird in front of me is currently invisible, yeah?
No, this is a new weird.
Oh, it's a new one.
It becomes
Oh.
invisible at its first turn. You guys just killed the other one too fast.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna start doubling the hit points of everything and say fuck it. Like that's
It's a party of 6, and
7.
some of us are very bursty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Extremely.
it's gonna
Monkey
happen.
Bart Genesis. Throw in a monk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps. I
And
don't
then
do damage.
Sandy when he wants to be.
That does help.
Look, I'm just here to hold these things in place when somebody else comes in.
Bart, it's paralyzed. All right, go ahead,
Oh.
Bart.
Yeah.
It's your turn. It's not
Uh,
paralyzed.
Yeah, we're just gonna start stabbing the weird. I got all the things.
All the things.
30 hits.
Yeah, I'll take the 11.
19 hits.
And a haste action.
17 hits.
Yep.
Stab, stab, stab. It's looking hurt.
move through it, can I?
No.
No. Yeah, that's all
Alright.
I got. Not doing anything
The
else.
locust gets a turn. Oh, yeah. Well, it's
Oh,
going to
God.
punch right through its ally directly at Monkey.
Whoa.
25 to hit. That is going to be 36 points of bludgeoning damage, and you have to give me a strength saving throw DC 23.
Perfect. I love it. 20, how much?
36 bludgeoning.
Oh, 36. Oh, okay. Here we go. And strength? You said strength?
Yep.
Shit.
Save.
Save. Did that roll? It did roll.
Well, that is a failure.
Plus 5, though, so 17. Oh, you said 20 something was the... Cool.
So you are now prone. And then it is going to unleash a second attack onto you. With
Perfect.
advantage now.
That's all right.
33.
Figured.
For 36
You got it.
bludgeoning, you are still prone.
All right. All right.
And then its third attack.
Okay.
26 to hit.
That hits.
For 36 more bludgeoning.
You got it.
And that's its turn. Cornwallis.
I,
You see the water locust pummel its way through with these crashing waves that are just beating Monkey into the ground over and over again.
don't have anything different I can do than just attack it. So
Okay.
I guess attacking it is 22.
Hits.
I guess we'll throw in one of our last Astro Sparks just to crank up the damage a little bit.
39.
Yes.
All force. Ooh, large chunk on it.
And then a 15.
Misses.
That is Cornwallis' turn.
Now it's the monstrous water weird's turn. It's going to attempt to constrict you, Monkey. 19. Oh wait, you're prone. 25.
It hits.
19 bludgeoning damage, and now you are grappled by the creature.
Sweet.
While grappled, you are also restrained, and the creature is trying to drown you.
I was gonna say, can I try a silvery 8 barbs?
You absolutely can.
Okay, I'm gonna use a silvery 8 barbs on it.
It missed.
Ooh, I get 19 back.
It's gonna tail you. 26.
That hits.
12 bludgeoning. Genesis.
Wasn't your rune active, Monkey?
I haven't activated this fight. It was the previous
Okay.
encounter.
Okay, can I reach the big one? The big one?
You can, because you took the time to move outside the room.
Okay, I'd like to do that, and I would like to do Hexblade target twice.
You
and
do have
where
to
it
move over
wants.
here. You can't attack through your ally. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
No, what'd I do?
What?
right there, right there. You moved on top of Glenn.
Oh.
You're fine where you're at. You can hit him from there.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You're good.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so Hexblade target twice.
12 misses.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, but
That'll
there's-
hit.
Okay.
Do you? Let me look. How many spell slots do you have left? You should have all. You should only be down one, I think.
Because the short rest, they should only be down 1.
Yeah.
With the
So,
performance
do
counter.
you want to do big damage, or
Oh,
are you
yeah,
happy
I
with
do.
normal damage?
No, I want to do big. I want to do
Alright.
big damage.
Then I will turn on your smite.
Okay.
Now you can click your damage, or click hexblade, the purple hexblade target.
This one.
Yep.
That one.
That's the one.
How do you
Okay.
want to do this?
How
You killed it. How did you kill it? Is what Joey's asking.
Describe
Oh.
to us your
Describe how you
badass
killed it.
moment as you vanquish this creature.
Well, I walked up and I'm like, I'm gonna poke you with my axe, and then
Perfect.
Outstanding.
then I hit it with my axes, like blow,
So
and I killed it.
You go over to the creature and just whack with your 2 strikes of
Yeah.
Linux, and as it cuts through, it just turns into this mist and vapor that floods down into the corridor much more aggressively. And I need everybody other than Samdi and Reese to give me strength saving throws.
Oh,
Damn it,
only
not
Monkey and Cornwallis are in my thing.
Yeah, damn it, not in Bartsora.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
you guys wanted to go
Is it
fight
fine?
the big one. Uh-oh.
Hey, 25. Fuck you.
33.
Okay. Bart succeeded. Monkey succeeded. Cornwallis 22,
22. I have advantage on saves for being a hippo.
but you're not inside his aura.
I know, and I didn't put the +5 on. I have a +10 to strength saves.
Woo!
And
No,
advantage.
I was seeing if you were higher than
Oh,
22,
yeah,
because
no, I'm
22
not
is
within
just
his range.
barely a failure.
Yeah, I'm just close. Just out of it.
23, yep.
He should be in it. 'Cause it's the right,
He's
touching-
outside of a door and a wall is between you. I'm going to say that corner's not helping him.
You bastard.
It's a radius, you know? There's a downside. So, Cornwallis, you are knocked prone. Genesis, you are knocked prone. Glenn, you are knocked prone. Of course, the 3 of you outside. When knocked prone in this way, all 3 of you are going to suffer 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Monkey, you are already prone, so you just ride the wave naturally, and you don't take any bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
The plank maneuver.
I
Yep.
still have hex.
All right. And Genesis, you can stand up with half of your movement, but you already spent 10 feet to get here. So that would be 15 feet to stand up, and you wouldn't have enough movement to get to the other one anyways. But you can still
Okay.
stand up.
I would like to stand up.
Alrighty. Glenn.
I do one of those, what's it called? Those kung fu kickflips. Get myself up. And I see that this thing is wailing on my would-be god, so I'm going to hit it. Actually, I'm gonna move my hex over to it. I moved my hex 3 times today. That's cool.
That's a good hex.
Yeah, that's a good hex. And 2 attacks. First one, 26.
Hit.
I'm gonna hit it first with hex
18.
and with hex as well. And then I'm gonna throw a stunning strike because I don't want this thing hitting Monkey anymore.
It is
That's a fail. That's a failure.
now stunned, so advantage.
And the second attack.
$28 hits.
And kaplow. And hex. Where's it?
All right. It's looking really bloodied.
That's my turn.
Slowly get up.
You
You
have one
done
more
pissed
attack,
me
Glenn.
off.
Bonus action. Oh, no, you hex moved.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Genesis did get back 19 hit points because they killed their hexblade target. So
Ooh.
I put that back. I put that on you, Genesis.
Get up, reach down, pick up my hat, and I say, "You done pissed me off. You got my hair wet." And I take my first shot.
Go for it.
Did that roll? It rolled.
Hit.
21.
How do you
What's
want to
that?
do this?
So, like I said, I get up, pick up my hat, put it on. You done pissed me off. You got my hair wet. And I try to aim, and I look, and I see just a little piece, just slightly to the right of center mass, and I fire right into it.
All right. as the creature is looming over top of you, hissing downwards, and you aim right up into it, sinking the arrow in the one solid form of this creature. It disperses and rains down dramatically over all of you, except Reese, who's standing outside of the range of everything. And congratulations, you killed the first of the 4 locusts down here, guys.
Yep.
Whew. That was
And-
the closest I've been to death in a long time.
For the sake
I'm
of
noticing a theme of 4 elemental bosses in this campaign so far. in the
Really,
last
are you?
Few months. Yeah.
Really, that's a
Fuck the
theme.
gorillas too.
Yeah.
Is that something that's been happening? I didn't.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah,
wonder
it's
if
not
that's
like
been a
there was a
long-running thing
druid
since-
whose entire backstory was around like 4 elements or anything like that in the party. Weird.
Possible.
I think I watched a cartoon about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, as you vanquish the last of these, the corridor has now been cleared, and you all hear doo doo doo. Section cleansed. You may now exit and move on to the next course. And I think that's where we're calling it. GG's, everybody. See you next week.
It's like that I've been a floating